Ladies and gentlemen, our amazing founders and our wonderful guests. My name is Honorary George Will. I've been a founder since on the 4th of December 2020. And I've been so plugged in. So that's why I'm humbly standing before you to moderate this event. So without much ado, you can call me Honorary G. That's my online name if you do call me Honorary G. So please introduce yourself.
My name is Justin Ebana. I'm a new candidate.
You are a new candidate. You're a guest. How the work is a lot of possibilities. You are one of the reasons why we're here.
We love our guests.
Yeah, we love our guests. Please. Good afternoon, everybody. Yes, sir.
My name is Obule Joseph Kolawole. My username is Joko4467. So I joined Onpassive December 6th, 2020. And since then I've been up and doing, and God has been helping me. Praise the Lord.
Praise God. My name is Sylvester Omogweme. I joined Onpassive as a founder on the 8th March this same year. God bless you all.
Thank you very much.
My name is Kolawole Precious. Also a founder.
My name is Kolawole Samson Sanjo. I joined Onpassive December, I think 12 last year.
Okay, that's the song again. So the father and son are holding the founder position. Amazing.
My name is Carl Ndu.
Mr.
Ubi.
Carlo Ndu. Okay, Ndu. Okay.
So I joined Onpassive December last
You. Oh. Please, why don't you introduce yourself? Can we just put a high applause for them? Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good afternoon. My name is Yemi Dasho. I've been a founder since 12th of July 2020.
Oh, amazing. Fantastic.
My names are Ekele Boniface Adama. I joined Onpassive on the 12th of December 2020.
My name is Ufoma Oru. I joined Onpassive as the founder on 30th of August 2021.
Oh, amazing. And you did so well with the Q&A. That's good.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ozua Tonya Joy. I joined Onpassive on the 20th of October 2020.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Paul Koro. My online name is Samuel. I joined Onpassive as a founder in July of 2021.
Good afternoon. My name is Ma Joy Guru. I joined Onpassive July 2021.
Wonderful. That's Mr. Paul and his beautiful wife. So they're again the family of founders. Amazing.
Good afternoon. My name is Olukufumola Jacob. I joined as the founder last year November.
Let's get excited to put our hands together for it so that we can
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon.
My name is Wemi Wilson. I joined Onpassive as a co-founder in 15 September 2020.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is John Jerry. I'm a guest here.
Okay, welcome. You're part of the reason we're here. My name is Joseph Atunia. I joined Onpassive on the 10th December 2020.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon. My name is Walter Sokori. I
I joined Onpassive on August 2020.
My name is Nideria.
Oh, wonderful. You're welcome.
My name is Victor Batunde. I joined Onpassive last year.
Okay, you couldn't remember the actual month, but you're still amazing. Yeah, if you go to your back office, if you go to the profile, you see your sign-on date.
I have back on that.
Oh, beautiful. Good.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
I'm a man of the microphone, Reverend Zebulon Weke. I'm a guest.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so very much.
Good afternoon, all.
Good afternoon.
I'm a guest brought in by Southport.
Oh, wonderful. Beautiful. So, we have introduced ourselves. Finished. Let's go to the big man in the house, Mr. Charles. Introduce yourself properly.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
My name is Charles Aze Esquire. I joined Onpassive. I had contact with Onpassive December 2018. But I joined Onpassive in July 2020. Wonderful. And since then, it has been Onpassive on the way. Because when I had contact with Onpassive, I didn't know how to join. So I knew how to join July 2020 when it came back to Ghana.
So put your hands together for Mr. Charles Aze Esquire. Now, thank you so very much. At this juncture, go into the proper presentation because that is one of the reasons we're here. Some of us are founders, but even up to I have please
Good day, everyone. I'm Ms. Maureen Nideria, and I've been a founder since 2020. And I would say the journey has been beautiful. When I heard about it, I didn't ask too much question. I just jumped into it. Why did I jump into it? You know, sometimes when you see an opportunity, you first of all look at the person who is introducing you, you know, to that thing. So because of the person, I just jumped in. And then when I saw what I saw, within a week, I gathered people and then started jumping in. So it has been wonderful.
For today, he's a familiar face. He's been consistent in doing that, and he knows how to present it to you. And of course, many of us that are founders still haven't gotten a better part of the information. So even if you're a founder and I want you to listen to the presentation, get to know more, get to know exactly why many of us are excited about it. And you know, for our guests, please pay attention. We are all very excited that you are here. We are happy to be hosting you, and we want you to know very much about, you know, Onpassive, and that is the reason why we are here. And for, you know, all of us that have, you know, been, you know, have been founders for this number of time or for this length of time, we are so happy. And we're very excited, we're patient enough, and we are seeing the whole process, we're plugged in. So we want you to know about this, you know, window of opportunity and get to key in. That is all that, and our mission is to get enough other Nigerians to be part of this amazing opportunity. Because if you look at it, so far so good. Many of us have been beaten, battered, and thrown into the gutters. And many of us too have maybe sometime, you know, made a few impacts, made some income in one way or the other. But as many of us have gone, you know, to the dungeon and thrown away a lot, and we've seen this, and we're saying, let us share with enough other Nigerians so that we will all be, growing, and we will all know the difference. Onpassive is a family. When you join Onpassive, it's like to found a new family. Many of us, I haven't seen you, this is the first time I'm seeing you, but I'm very comfortable with you because I know we are having the same goal. We're having the same thing in mind. And then the same way is how our leaders across the globe is feeling. Of course, many of us are streaming live with us right now. We know how many of us have joined us from all over the place, from US, from UK, from India, from everywhere around the world. So we say welcome. Thank you for joining us. My name is Gideon Ezenba. So just a founder, like any of you, I came in contact, a friend of mine who introduced Onpassive to me, and that was June 2020. At that moment, we just looked at it together. He has not even understood what it is. We looked at it together and I told him, this is something we need to go in for. And that was it. So he signed up and I signed up with him as well. Since that time, I have been learning about the company, I've been following the company up, and up to today, I can say that we are on the right path. So let's not waste further time. Let's go straight into the presentation. We'll be talking about the business of Onpassive. We that are gathered here this afternoon are founders from Lagos, Nigeria. Of course, we are the excellent team, if I can put it that way. Of course, this is where everything starts in this country.
They go for sure.
Yes, they go for sure. So, Onpassive co-founders in Lagos, Nigeria, we have this presentation ongoing. So please, there are some questions that you need to consider. Before we started this presentation, Mr. Jeffrey has already asked us a few questions that will help us to know if our business is real. For you to say you are in a real business, there are things that you need to bear in mind. That business is not taking money from you every now and then. So again, the business of Onpassive has every product a business needs to succeed. All things are done under one roof. All products are in under one roof. Everything that you need to succeed in business in one place. The only thing that is required is for you to sign on. Once you sign on, you have access to all the products, and you are guaranteed to succeed. You will have passive, ongoing income that will consistently increase day by day. The other day at work, I told one of my colleagues, I said, if today they give you $1 billion cash, is an offer, $1 billion cash, and ₦1 that doubles every day for the rest of your life, which one will you take? It's a very big question. I don't know, should I try it now? Yes, let's try it here. Anybody would like to take $1 billion cash? I wouldn't want to take $1 billion cash. I will take ₦1 that doubles every day for the rest of my life. That's what Onpassive will give us. It will even double into the next generation. So we talk about quickly our CEO and founder. He's no other person than Mr. Ash Mufare. Mr. Ash Mufare is someone who has a great background in IT and e-commerce. He studied that and he has masters in that. He also went to Harvard to study online business creation. And he has over 20 years experience in online business. He's an expert in artificial intelligence and how to use it to drive traffic to businesses. He's also a visionary as well as a humanitarian. When we say he's a visionary, it simply means he's someone who sees beyond what is now. And that's why many of us are trying to also adopt that mindset. Of course, you won't be seated here as a typical Nigerian or a typical human being. You won't be seated here listening or taking your time out today for whatever you are doing without earning. In any business, a Nigerian is not earning or seeing an amount of someone who has earned. We won't do it. But we have become visionaries, just as our CEO, to be in the business for months, for some people for some years, and yet we haven't seen anything. There is something that we are seeing that keep us here. That is the same thing that the CEO has seen. The offices of Onpassive as a company is here in Orlando, in Florida. That's where the office is located. And this is the executive office where Mr. Ash himself works, and the support staff, and also the legal team. Then again, in Hyderabad, we also have another. Hyderabad is in India, in the state of Telangana. We have our tech office there. We will put together the individuals that work here and in Orlando. We have about 1,000 staff. So it's also another thing that when I look at it, I say, oh, this company knows what they are doing. Massive staff, massive products in process. Then we are going somewhere. Let's look at what is going on right now. This is an overview of the global internet use. The first thing is the total number of people using the internet globally, 4.8 billion. The whole earth is around 7.8 or 9 billion. So more than half of the people that are alive today use the internet. And you can see the users, the percentage of the total global population is more than 60%. Then this increase over the last year is 5.7%. So what this means is that every other year there are more and more people out of the total population that will go into online, that will use internet. So and they spend a lot of time doing that. Of course, you can remember when we went into lockdown and everything. It was only our phones that we know, because you can't go out, you can't do anything. So we just sit down and press your phones. Alright, okay, this is just information. So what this simply means is that Onpassive has a wide range of customers. Customers that will go into billions. As we say, 4.8 billion internet users. That's also how we look at that number as the potential customers of Onpassive as a company. So, the way we continue to look at these things, we also see that more and more people are going to use the internet, because e-commerce is the way to go about things. If you are seated here or you are at home, you want to make some purchases, it's not every time you go to the market. Sometimes you just need to go online, find the product you are looking for, and then you send it to your home and make payment. So, look at our business model. Our passive business model can be explained with these 5 points. The first one is the tools. We have over 50 different tools that are powerful, that can be used for business. And these products or tools are powered by artificial intelligence. Also, the second point we need to look at is the traffic. The traffic that we are using is a highly targeted traffic that generates customer flow on autopilot. Customer flow automatically. You don't need to go to the market and sit down there and be calling people to come and buy from you. Everything will be done for you. The third thing is the products or the services will come at a highly reduced rate. And we talk about automation. Since most of the processes are handled by the system itself, there will be reduced human error, if at all there will be any error. Then the fifth and the most important thing is revenue. So Onpassive will continue to generate passive income every day of the week, every week of the month, and every month of the year after year. There will be no end to it. So this is like a pillar of Onpassive. We always refer to this 5 letters, CATMO. It stands for C stands for Complete Digital Solution, and A stands for Automation and Artificial Intelligence. That automation is brought about by artificial intelligence. And the T stands for Targeted Traffic. When we talk about targeted traffic, there is something we need to understand. This traffic we are talking about are simply customers, ready individuals that want to buy. So these people are
coming to buy what you have. They are not just passing, like when if you are in the market, in the open market, people pass by and you call them. Even when they are not buying what you are selling, you call them and kind of technically force them to buy what you have. But with targeted traffic, it will be directed in such a way that that individual that wants to buy from you will be the one that will approach your shop. So when we go online, you see someone maybe trying to sell some shoes or trying to sell some other items. If someone is looking to buy a bicycle and is searching online, artificial intelligence will not go and show the person shoes. It will only direct that person to where he can buy bicycles and vice versa. So that is where the error is completely removed. And we talk about money. Money makes the world go round. So with all these things, with complete system, with automation, with targeted traffic, money is inevitable. And this is made possible by a company called Onpassive. So the best way to understand this more is to go to the website www.onpassive.com. Under the website, you will find digital products, check the frequently asked questions, and you get to learn more about the products. You also check the blog, and you see many things that the company is doing, many business, many niches, many explanations to artificial intelligence and what it's all about. Careers. Onpassive as a company offers many individuals that have what it takes in programming and things like that, jobs all over the world. And Onpassive pays higher than any other digital company in the planet. I can tell you that as of today. And again, you find support and you can contact the company anytime, any day. So these are some of the products of Onpassive. We have Oakless, we have O-Chat, we have Academy, we have O-Connect, we have O-Wallet and O-Traffic. These are just few that we may talk about today. Just remember, we have about 50 digital products and more. More and more are going to be coming as we go further in the company. So, Oakless is a crowdfunding platform that will help to connect the right platform to courses. That is, connect right individuals to courses that they want to run. Let's say there is a challenge in a particular community. No road, no water, or other amenities. And someone set up a system and say, I want to generate 50 million so that I can provide a bridge or a road that will cross one particular community, connect one particular community to another. These are general cases we have. Or maybe school children who are not able to continue with education. We can provide something like books or anything, or make it accessible, or pay school fees for them, or provide food for those who lack food. So, Oakless is the best crowdfunding application or system in the world today. The reason being that there are other companies, and these other companies, they charge fees for you to use the system. And in most cases, the money you will realize from your crowdfunding system, they will take a huge percentage of it. Imagine when you do a crowdfunding and the company is taking 30% or something like that. Onpassive will give you everything. No one dime will be taken away from what you realize. Let's move forward. Let's talk quickly about O-Chat. O-Chat is an automated tool that helps you to use broad range to address customer requests. O-Chat has artificial intelligence in it that can make it possible for in your system for customers to be interacted with, even automatically. The chat system can help you to be able to address customer issues, address their queries, and provide more information concerning your products and services. Let's look at the next one. Academy. Academy is one of the products of Onpassive that when I look at it, I know that we are going somewhere. What I mean by that is that the whole world now is going into digital learning. Even the physical schools are transforming themselves to half physical, half online. So in the near future, many schools will be completely online. Let's imagine that we have another pandemic or there is something else that makes us to stay at home. Of course, every other school or business knows that the best way to handle it is to make sure that they can offer their education online. So that wherever individuals are, they can be educated. And we are talking about a system where you can post any kind of learning. With Academy as a platform, you can post anything that you want to teach, and you can get assistance. Like, let's say you are an instructor, you are teaching a particular course, you get assistance to improve your course searchability. At least your course can be seen anywhere on the search engine. I know you are aware that Onpassive as a company also has search engine optimization, like some other companies. And remember, when you have search engine optimization and it's run by artificial intelligence, it will be on the edge. It will be higher than whatever we have. This Academy has auto language translation. Let's say a teacher is teaching students using a particular language, maybe English or Yoruba or any other language. The student could be anywhere in the world, not be able to hear maybe the teacher's language, but because of artificial intelligence and the auto language translation that is embedded, that those students can get the teaching in the language of their own. They can actually hear what the teacher is saying in his own language. And one other important feature is that the teacher can know when the student is not paying attention. It's called distraction detection. So if the student is distracted, the teacher will be able to notice that distraction and call on that student to pay more attention. This is the fascinating things about Academy. Let's look at OConnect. OConnect is a cutting-edge HD, that is high definition video conference application. Of course, today we use different video conference applications. We know their names. Even right here, we are streaming this program live using one of the video conferencing applications. But look at what makes OConnect different. The features is cutting edge, is user friendly, it will have unlimited number of meeting participants. This has never been done before. Like if you use one or two, or you're familiar with one or two other video conferencing applications, you find out that when you get a certain, depending on how much you pay, you will be getting a certain amount of individual. Let's say you pay maybe 50,000, they will give you 200 people or 500 people to be in your meeting, depending on how much you pay. And let's say you have all the money and you say, I want you to give me access so that any amount of people, any number of people can be in my meeting. Or they will discuss with you and say, okay, pay maybe 1 million, 2 million, 10 million. Any amount they want, they will charge you. But do you know what will happen? When you open that meeting for any number of people to be there, at a point people will be coming in and the system will be throwing them out. As they come in, the system throws them out. We've experienced all these things. As a company, Onpassive I've used some of the other companies' video conferencing app for now. But once OConnect comes, even the other video conference applications will switch. Something happened one time that one search engine optimization, their CEO was changed. But that information cannot be found on that search engine optimization. So you have to go to another search engine optimization to find out what's happening. We know that. So that information any name? No, I don't think I need to mention any name. The first thing remains that when a big company shows up with the best product, the other companies they would even go and use the other products in as much as it can make their business better. So this is what we are expecting. This Academy also has auto language translation. That is, as we are streaming live here, and someone is in another country, not able to hear our language here, the person can choose to listen in his own language. And artificial intelligence will automatically translate what we are speaking here into text, and that text will be read out to that person with voice. All these things will be done automatically. Let's move on. OWallet is a secure online digital wallet that you can receive money from anywhere around the world. This is the system where Onpassive would receive money and also give out money or in terms of payments or bonuses to resellers and founders. And this wallet will not charge any fee. You can use it and get paid or send money in real time, instantly. So there is no restriction no matter where you are. it is something that can be used anywhere in the world. So the products of Onpassive are wide, and all of them are on the highest level. So let's talk about road traffic. It will not be very, very good if we talk about other products and fail to talk about road traffic, because that's the vehicle that will take us to where we are going. Road traffic is powered by artificial intelligence, just like all other products. So this is just the traffic generation application of Onpassive. Traffic is something that is very, very important in businesses today. So the best way to understand traffic is not vehicles jamming themselves on the road or a lot of vehicles in Lagos. The best way to understand traffic is you have a business. Let's say you sell foods. You prepare food and then people come to your place to eat. And your business is located by the corner of the street. It's obvious that you have to do the work by yourself. Like call people to come and buy. You have to make a simple sign and post everywhere around the facility so that people will see the sign and come and buy from you. Okay. But if your business of food is located, let's say here is the indicator, let's say it's located within Computer Village, the tech hub of Lagos. Good. You know what will happen? Every day people come to Computer Village. People that come there, companies, CEOs, staff, their tech people, everybody comes there. Then customers come to buy maybe digital products, phones, laptops, the rest of them. Customers also come to repair. Then so many things happen around that vicinity. And then that individual that has come to repair his phones has been there for hours and is getting hungry. What will he do? Like, okay, when they say food here, they won't buy food. It's the traffic. And then we say, okay, go to that woman, sells food. Simple. That woman has never asked anybody to come and buy food. Why? Because she has traffic. She has traffic, automated traffic. I think this it makes it a bit easier for us to understand what road traffic will do for businesses. You wouldn't need to go out on the road and be shouting. You don't need to do anything. Road traffic will take your business from that corner of the road where it is and bring it to the limelight. Bring it to where people can see it. No matter where they are, they will see the business. It will be in their front. To the extent that once they look for anything to do, they will see your business and they will make use of it. So we talk about the traffic being targeted to the extent that it's not just, as we said before, it's not for the wrong people, it's actually for the right persons that are needing those particular products. They are the ones that will see it and then they will use it. So look at where Onpassive products come into play. We talk about our niche. In the year 2020, we can consider these figures as what other companies were their market share. Video conference. Of course, we know our video conference system is OpenX. And by that year, the market share of video conference was somewhere around 50 billion. Of course, because of the pandemic and so many other things, this business has skyrocketed. We're talking about 100 plus billion this time around. Our human resource software, one of the products we didn't talk about, OSLab, is at 17 billion. And everything is being automated these days. So these numbers here, just imagine that it has increased by 20 to 50% more. And online education, that's the academy we just told you about, is around 200 billion. Web hosting, our old domain system, is also around 50 billion. Our road traffic is around 30 billion. Our digital payment system, wallet, is at around 79 billion. And SEO, that's search engine optimization, is at around 50 billion. Let's say Onpassive starts. Of course, our CEO tells us that it's not like you just wake up in the morning and all other business dies and it's only Onpassive. No. Other business may coexist with Onpassive, but the fact still remains that over time, short or long, Onpassive will take over all other businesses. You can quote me on that. So what happens is that these things that we have shown, the company will start taking 1% of that share, 2%, 3%, 10, 20, 50, like that. Until in every of those niches, you cannot mention any other company before mentioning Onpassive. So these are the phases of the company Onpassive. When you talk about the first phase is the pre-launch. We also talk about the second stage, that is semi-launch or founders launch. And the final stage is the third stage, which is official global launch, which some people also refer to as main launch. Right now, we are in the pre-launch. What does it entail? The pre-launch stage is the time where you have opportunity to be a founder. So if you have been a founder from beginning up until today, we are in that period, we are in pre-launch. But any day you hear that nobody can be a founder again, then we are done with this stage. At this stage too, we have Onpassive does, we do advertising, we beta test products, and we also run marketing campaigns that will benefit founders. Some of these things are slightly very close. The campaigns and the advertising are coming. And upon the official global launch, we will have multiple streams of income, and then we will also have physical products, so many things that will be coming into display. Now, let's look at the details of becoming a founder. As of today, for anyone to become a founder anywhere around the world, the fee still remains $97. But when you make this payment using the debit or credit card, the bank takes $5. So everything comes down to $102. You have also the option to pay with cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency also charges some fees for you to pay. So when you pay and become a founder, you have up to 30 days to look at the system, go through everything, do everything you want to do, and confirm that you are in the right place or not. If you confirm that you are not in the right place, you can request for your money back and it will be given to you instantly. But if you are sure that you are in the right place, like many of us, you enjoy it as it goes. So you also have the opportunity to acquire more founder positions. The truth is, knowing all the things that we know right now, it will be a short changing for someone to know about Onpassive and just don't want to maybe just get in. Yes, get in fine, get in and win. That's correct. You just get in and you don't want to tell your friend, your relatives, your co-workers and any other person around you, or you didn't get extra accounts for yourself. That is short changing. So you have that opportunity to multiply your account, you get more accounts, or tell some people to get their own, so that even your enemies, tell them to come on and become founders. If they do so, they'll become your friends. Am I making sense? Good. So if anybody is my enemy and I have told him to join Onpassive, I would have invited him here today, and all of us sit here as family. So founder position can be sold or transferred. Yes, and then when you have founder position, you have generational wealth. But we are talking about this founder position can be transferred. Let's say you get founder position for younger ones who are not of age. You can sign them up for them, run the account for them. When they become of age, you can transfer it. You can also will it to your children. So let's look at, as of this moment, as a founder, you can look at your back office. We have about 999,000 founders. Yes. I sat down there when I changed the number. I saw 998,826. That was just 170 before we hit. You check it now, it could be very close. So before the end of today, it's possible we'll touch 1 million. Well, there's no need to, I'm having goosebumps, there's no need for that, because this is a big company. As time goes on, like I told you, many other companies will switch to this company. So, it's a great thing to be here, to be part of this company. What do you have?
999,300 333.
Less than 1,000.
Please say it again.
Less than what?
399,333.
Oh, bless you.
That's almost 500 from the time I sat here till now. Let's clap for Onpassive. Let's clap for Onpassive. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Yes, many of our leaders will say that this is the best thing that will happen to this generation.
Yes.
That's why the CEO will say, among other of his quotes, he will say, if you lose, you lose. As there's no blinking, just keep your eyes open. If you say something wrong, another thing will happen. So, alright, let's go into the founders launch now. The founders launch means the company has announced to us that we have gone into semi-launch. That's the best word from the CEO, semi-launch. So it will run for about 2 to 12 weeks. But some proprietary information shows that this number may not get to 12 weeks. We will have a time where we will say, okay, because we have got to this number, we don't need to go further. Okay, let's just get this number and add, and then we'll start, okay, we'll say, let's say 20, 19, we'll count down to 0, and the door is shut. So, the next time, founders fee will likely go up. It will likely, like this $97 as it is today, it may increase to double that, to half that, to any amount that the company will determine. Then, within that founders launch, we'll be beta testing some of the products. Any moment from now, maybe coming weeks, we will have our system with some products in it. We can use those products for personal business, for whatever we want to use it for. Some of the products are the ones we discussed. Some of them are there, some are not there, some are being included as time goes on. So, from that moment, we are going to do powerful advertising. Advertising that will be everywhere around the 212 countries and beyond where Onpassive has founders. This advertising will be in such a way that you will see it. You will see it. You will see it on television. You will see it on the road. You will see everywhere. You will see Onpassive everywhere. The whole world will plaster, will painted with Onpassive. So, after that, we'll go into the next stage. Within that period, information also from proprietary information shows that some founders who are very active may earn some bonuses. Please mark the word may earn some bonuses. The reason for that is to test the system of payment. That money that will be paid at that time is not the money that anybody will make. It's just to, like, if you create a payment system, you could say, okay, let me test it with A and B. I will pay this one 50 naira, I will pay this one 20 naira. So if the payment goes through, then the system is okay. Based on that, there will be some bonuses that will come to those who have large teams. We are interested in that because it is part of the process. But personally, I'm not interested in that as an enemy. I am interested in the main. I thought I saw it now. Yes, main event. Welcome to the main event. Official global launch. And this, according to the CEO, will happen on a day. And that day, everybody, remember we say 4.8 billion people on the internet, they will know about this. Even those who are not on the internet, they will hear about it. The whole world will know the day Onpassive will launch. So, advertising campaign will still continue from that period of time to go into the whole of the first year. We'll have advertising campaign, and a lot of money will be used to advertise on a daily basis. When you hear the kind of money that Onpassive will pump into advertising and everything that they will do, it's just good that you are seated, as you are seated, so that somebody doesn't see. If I hear it that I'm standing here, I may just slump. It's a lot of money. It's the kind of money that the world, when you hear the amount, it will make it for them. So it's not a small thing. So you see magazines, television, radio, newspaper, billboards, podcasts, churches, posters, everywhere information will be there. 15 to 50 million people will see the adverts per week. So if that's the number per week, per month, per year, how many people will see it? The whole world will see it. Definitely. So we are expecting about 100 new customers joining Onpassive in the first year of operation. 100 million. 100 million new customers will join Onpassive in the first year of operation. Now, how do we know this? The company has tested the traffic. When they tested the traffic, they did not use AI. Because as Mufai has been working on traffic for about 20 years, he knows how to best to do it. So when he created the Onpassive traffic, he tested it. And the idea was to know how fast and how superior it is. Within, they said, okay, they didn't set a time frame. They said, let's know how it will take us to get 1 million. 1 million customers. 1 million customers that we're talking about here are individuals that want to buy what we have. They will sign up and say, oh, I want to buy, or I'm interested, something like that. 1 million is the target. But there was no target per number of days or months. But do you know how long it took them to get that 1 million? Just 4 days. Just 4 days. And they did not use artificial intelligence. So if they had used artificial intelligence, it would be maybe 2 hours, 3 hours, as short as possible. So let's talk about customers and resellers. Because when we go through the main launch, there is nothing like founders again. It's only the founders in the system that knows they are founders. Everybody will know that they are customers or resellers. At that point, founders will become resellers. And we will have new resellers who are not founders. So if someone is a customer, that individual buys one or more products but does not earn. The person buys maybe video conference, Connect, or any other one, no staff or any other one. The person will not earn. Typically, the person won't earn or make money, but he will use the product. And remember that when we talk about Connect as a company, as a platform, a video conference application, it is going to be offered at a very low rate, very low price than any other company. These customers, they will choose to buy 1 or 2 of the products because maybe that's what they want. But you know, the company will give them every other thing. It's like you go to a restaurant and you want to buy maybe just rice, and the company offers you drinks, ice cream, and every other thing that they have. So that's how it is. So resellers are also customers. So when we become resellers, from founder we become resellers, and other resellers that will come in, they are also going to become customers. And they will sign the non-disclosure agreements and the other terms and conditions. They will pay the product package activation fee, which is around $200 or $300. This payment is meant to be monthly, and it will come from their pockets. Now, all the resellers, it will come from their pockets once. For founders, it will come from their pockets just once. For customers, it will come from their pockets every other month. So, the company's AI will go to work. A system will be created for both resellers. That is, a website will be created for all the resellers. Remember, at that point, founders have become resellers. So this website will have all the products of Onpassive. Individuals who also are founders can also host personal businesses on their website, which Onpassive creates for them. So, founders and resellers, they find themselves to come into the elite group, and they will be the one that will make the highest money. I'm talking about founders, real founders. At that moment, they become resellers, they will make a lot of money. And they will have other exclusive benefits only to founders. So that is why we are here. So you can look at it and in this way, you can be an active member or you can be a passive member or passive founder. If you are passive, what it means is that you become a founder and don't share, like I explained before. Well, I said it's short-changing, but don't look at my words. Someone may decide to do that. Become a founder, don't share, and don't build customer base. When we go into the main launch, Onpassive AI will do the work, and you are sure of success. So that's why I say don't worry about what I'm saying. Once you are in, you win. You are sure you will succeed. whether you shared or not, whether you pre-build or not, because artificial intelligence will go to work and build for you. If you are active, it means that you share the Onpassive business. Like one of our founders mentioned that he joined just shortly and he has some people with him. Good. So you share the opportunity and you build a customer base. Onpassive AI goes to work for you and your team. And then your success is also guaranteed. So if you have, let's say someone has maybe himself as a founder, very fine. And one other person has himself and 10 other people in his team as founders. When AI traffic comes and the systems is set up, they will build for the person that has 1, and they will build for the person that has 1 plus 10. So if they build, let's say they build and they bring customers, maybe 3 customers for the person that has 1, they will bring 3 customers for the person that has 1 for himself and 10. So this person has 3 now, and this person has 33. So that is the difference. So if someone is an active founder, the person will get to his destination faster. Let's say you set up for yourself, in the next 5 years, I will build my own house, I'll buy this car that I want, I will do this and do this. Becoming an active founder will make you get to that destination faster. That's just it. But you will still get there, just a matter of time. So the power of compounding. Which one? Okay. Alright, so what does it mean is that we will help you to build your customer base. The company will help you to build your customer base. As we are saying, you could be active. If you become active, you will get to your destination faster. So you will be wondering, how do I do it? I don't know how to talk to people. Of course, remember, this is not one of those businesses. Here, you don't need to do anything. Onpassive does everything for you. The system is done for you. So what do? We have recordings of our audio presentation. We have videos of our presentation. So you can use this you can share this with your friends and family members so that they can get on board. We also have weekly corporate webinars for guests. Alright, I think the expo is here. It's on Tuesdays and Saturdays. So you can always, of course, I believe all of us are in 1 or 2 other groups. It's usually shared here. You are a founder, you can find information at your personal office or your bank office. So why you should join Onpassive? Your success is guaranteed. It is guaranteed. You will have ongoing passive income. Of course, you will see yourself like that individual that chose to have 1 naira doubled every other day for the rest of his life. If it is this month, you earn 200 naira or 1 naira, the next month it will double. It will keep going up. It will never come down. And remember, inflation will not affect, Nigeria inflation will not affect your money because you are earning in dollars. So, very interesting. So the income will keep increasing, then AI will continue to do the work for you. You will achieve financial freedom and time freedom. That is what we call total freedom. So you have that, at that point, you will have the kind of money that you will have, that you will not know what to spend it on. That's the problem, right? Of course, it's a problem. Yeah, when you have money and you don't know what to spend it on, it becomes a problem. So that's why you need to help humanity with some of your money. You start to do hopeless, you contribute, donate $5, $1, anything to people's causes. Create your own cause, put some money there, and the people donate for you. It's going to be a massive experience. It's going to be a massive experience. So this is one of the important quotes that I look at. And this is like a driving force for business, for anything that I do. If someone offers you an amazing opportunity, but you're not sure you can do it, what do you need to do?
Say yes.
Say yes. Yes. Then learn how to do it later. This is from Richard Branson, a very great man. He had a lot of wealth. He's the owner and CEO of Virgin Atlantic, that the airplane company. So, become a founder today. Do not waste time. Today. Well, if they say that 1 million is the last founder, isn't it possible that some people have missed the opportunity now? So become a founder today. So get in. Once you get in, you will win. It's sure. All right. Thank you very much for your time. I'd like to answer
A big round of applause for Mr. Jacob. He's done this thing with peace and with all visibility and excitement. I mean, it's not easy to do the same presentation whenever, however you are being called